Good morning, students. Welcome to online classes. Chapter 13 Food for Plants and Animals. What do plants eat? All living things on the earth are directly or indirectly dependent on plant for food. Green plants are the only living things that can make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process in which plants make their own food. To prepare food, plants require water, which they absorb from their roots from the soil. They take in carbon dioxide from the air through tiny opening on their leaves called stomata. Third one is chlorophyll. Chlorophyll, a green pigment present in the leaves, helps to trap energy from sunlight. Plants use all these raw materials, water, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll along with the sun's energy to produce food in the form of sugar. So, whenever plants did this process, photosynthesis process in which plants make their own food with the help of water, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll. Carbon dioxide which we got from plants. So water, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll that is responsible or that is required for the process of photosynthesis along with the sun's energy. So to produce food in the form of sugar. What is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process in which plants make their own food with the help of water, carbon dioxide and chlorophyll, and which require sun's energy also to produce their food, that is the form of sugar or glucose. Oxygen gas will be released as an end product of photosynthesis, is used by animals and humans for breathing. The plant uses the sugar produced by it for its own growth and repair of damaged cell. So green plants hence called producer or autotrophs. Why they are called autotrophs? Because auto means self and troph means nutrition. So they are called autotrophs. And one more thing, that is the kitchen of the plant. The leaves are called kitchen of the plants because photosynthesis process is occurred in their kitchen, means leaves. Process of photosynthesis. What is the process of photosynthesis? Plant absorb water from the roots, carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and chlorophyll, which is the green pigment of the leaves, and the sun's energy. So plant in the process which is required for water, carbon dioxide, chlorophyll, which require sun's energy, is called photosynthesis. Now, non-green plants obtain their food. Green plants make their food with the help of photosynthesis, but non-green plants, how they make their food? So non-green plants, example of non-green plants, molds and mushrooms. As we see, the molds and mushrooms, they have no chlorophyll. Due to the absence of chlorophyll, they obtain their food from the dead and decaying matter present in the soil. So, non-green plants like mushrooms and molds cannot make their own food due to the absence of chlorophyll. They obtain their food from the dead and decaying matter present in the soil. So, what about parasitic plant? Parasitic plants like dodder, orchids, rafflesia, grow from a seed in the ground, but the young seedling twines itself around the stem on other plants and sucks water and minerals out of it. So we know about green plants make their food. How do non-green plants make their food, and how do parasitic plants make their own food? So they are parasitic plants, they are totally dependent on other plants. Carnivorous plants. Carnivorous or insectivorous plants are green plants that grow in soil which is very poor in minerals. Hence they need to trap insects to get enough of the deficient mineral like nitrogen. Venus flytrap. Venus flytrap is an insectivorous plant. It has jaw-like leaves, which is leaves is transformed in jaw-like structure. When an insect sits on its leaves, the jaws shut on. The plants then gives out juice that drown and dissolve the insects. So insectivorous plants like Venus flytrap has a leaves are jaw-like structure. Next is pitcher plant. We all know about pitcher plant. Pitcher plant is another insectivorous plant whose leaves are shaped like a vase. The vase-like leaf is filled with sweet-smelling nectar. Insects crawl into the leaves to suck in nectar. On doing so, the insects slide down and fall into the liquid and drown. Next is sundew plant. This is also insectivorous plants. Next, how are animals grouped according to their food habit? Food habit, animals are divided into several parts. Animals that cannot make their own food and are dependent on plants and other animals for their food are called heterotrophs. First category is herbivorous. Herbivorous are animals that feed on plants only, just like cow, deer, goat and buffalo. They are called herbivorous animals. They eat only herbs or green plants. They are called herbivorous plants. Carnivorous. Carnivorous are animals that feed on the flesh of other animals, just like lion, tiger, eagle and snakes. They are eating flesh of other animals. Omnivorous animals. Omnivorous animals are animals that feed both on plants and other animals, both eating, just like pig, ape, crow and cockroach. Scavengers. Scavengers are the animals that feed on the flesh of dead animals, just like jackal, vulture and hyena. They are feeding dead animals. Next is the food chain. What is food chain? Food chain, all living things depend on one another for their existence. Indeed, all living things depend directly or indirectly on plants. The sun's energy that is stored in the food prepared by plants is passed to all living beings. That is why the sun is the main source of energy on earth. A food chain is a sequence in which one eats the other and there is a flow of energy from one organism to another in the form of food. All food chains have the following components. Components of food chain. First is the producer. These are green plants, so these are called autotrophs. All food chain start with green plants. Second is the consumer. These are living things that obtain their food directly or indirectly from plants. Herbivorous are primary consumers while carnivorous are the secondary consumers. Next is the decomposers. The body of dead plants and animals is broken down by microorganisms like bacteria and fungi, which are called decomposers. Food chains operate everywhere on land, in river, etc. What is food web? Food chain do not occur independently in nature. Many food chains get interlinked because most organisms eat more than one kind of food. Many interlinked food chains form a food web. A balance in nature is maintained by food chains and food webs. If any one member of food chain increase or decrease abnormally in number in advisory affects all other members of food chain. Thank you. So students, read chapter twice and learn question answers.